Towards Freedom, Part 2.
Our rights and duties.
A constitution is a set of documents which lays down the basic principles that a state or a country is governed. In a democracy, a constitution describes the system of voting and how rules or laws have to be made. It describes the role of the leaders and the government. A constitution also contains the role of the citizens of a country. The Constitution of India was formed by the Constitution Assembly on 26 November 1949. The Constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. The Republic Day is celebrated every year to mark the adoption of the Indian Constitution.
The Constitution is the supreme law of our land. All the laws which are made by the government must conform to the Constitution.
Fundamental rights and duties. A right is something that a citizen of a country has. It gives people the freedom to do many things. It is protected by law and cannot be taken away from them. Even by the government, there are six fundamental rights. Right to freedom. It refers to the right to freedom of speech and expression. It means that everybody has the right to express their thoughts. The right to freedom also gives Indian citizens the following freedom: to form groups and associations peacefully, to practice any profession, to move about freely in India, to live and settle in any part of India. The right against exploitation lays down that no child below the age of 14 years can be made to work. This is called child labor. It also states that forcing anyone to work without proper pay is illegal and is a punishable offense. Right to freedom of religion. This means that everyone in the country has the right to practice or follow the religious of their choice. People following any religion are treated alike. No person can be forced to practice any religion against his or her wish. Culture and educational rights. In India, people follow different religions, speak different languages, and live in different areas. It is important that everyone has the right to follow their own traditions, celebrate festivals, and speak the language of their choice. In other words, people have the right to follow and protect their culture. Right to constitutional remedies. If a person's fundamental right has been violated, he or she can go to a court and demand that the right be restored. The right to constitutional remedies is important because without this right, we would not be able to enjoy the other rights. Fundamental duties. The Constitution of India expects the citizens to perform some fundamental duties, such as to obey the constitutional and respect the national flag and the national anthem, to follow non-violence and maintain peace, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India, to promote harmony and brotherhood among all the people, to defend our country and render national service when required, to value our rich history and heritage, to protect and improve our natural environment such as forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, to safeguard public property and avoid violence, to work towards achieving excellence in all spheres of life. Directive Principles of State Policy. The Constitution of India has a section called the Directive Principles of State Policy. Some of the directive principles are as follows: all citizens have to access to adequate means of livelihood. Prevent concentration of wealth in the hands of a few people. Equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Provide good working conditions to workers in industries and factories. Organize village panchayats. Have a uniform law code for all citizens of India. Now let's recall. A constitution is a set of documents which lays down the basic principles that a state or a country is governed. The Constitution of India was formed by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949. It came into effect on 26 January 1950. There are six fundamental rights granted by the Constitution of India. The Indian Constitution lays down some fundamental duties which we as citizens of India must follow and obey. The directive principle of state policy are guidelines which the government must keep in mind while making laws.
Thank you.